getting hyped for the interview. It's funny, ain't it? I don't know. They sent me the manager slowly texted me and said, "Hey, I'm having an open interview for people that want to come in for the next 5 hours." From he said the times it was 1 o'clock to five. So now I got to walk all the way there, and I just got done shopping yesterday, and I'm gonna have to walk. It's like 2 miles, but fuck it. I'm probably gonna walk with the phone. That's why I got on live. So I'm gonna smoke some weed, get ready, and shit. I'm already dressed. So I just gotta find something warm. Warm and shit. Oh yeah, these motherfuckers want dress shirts. That's right. Motherfuckers want dress shirts and shit. I go in there fucking with a pistol. Right down my pants. I'm like, yeah, I'm a felon. Yeah, I ain't supposed to have this. No, I'm just kidding. Laid back and shit. I'm like, yeah. I don't give a fuck about this interview, man. I'm getting unemployment and shit. I don't give a fuck about unemployment, though. There's, I'm just too lazy to fill that shit out. Even though I've been really looking for a job and have worked for YouTube, and I might have grounds for fucking unemployment, it would fuck everything up I want to do. Because that makes sense? Like, it just works that way. It's like a video game. I don't want motherfuckers just giving me everything in a video game. There'd be no point of playing the video game and getting everything. Like, I don't know, just wait. Well, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. If someone comes along and gives you a lot of fucking money, you're like, what the fuck? Like, everybody knows what that's like. Or people that did a little bit of work and got paid a lot of money. That's the good things in life. It's work doing a little bit of work and getting paid or just a random gift or some shit. That shit's awesome. I like how that shit works. But I think my my dress shirt is dirty. The last one I wore, so I'll have to. I wear my Jankster shirt. That's a dress shirt. How about that? I got dress pants on and I wear this shit. I gotta fucking walk all the way there, man. I can't believe it. I gotta go now because it's at 5 o'clock. Did you send me a text message? Supposedly, I'm about to say yeah, I'll be there. But I'm smoking weed before I go. How much time I got? I'm gonna chill for like 20 minutes on the stream, and then I'm gonna take the phone with me. I'm gonna switch to my hotspot. Um, Hopefully the motherfucker will hire me. It's where close too. I could walk that. I could walk that shit without paying bus fare, just like the other job. Like McDonald's, the dude didn't hire me at the closest one. I'm trying another one, other ones to see if they'll get an interview from there, but they haven't contacted me. Hardee's, I went to Hardee's, that's right here, and I did an interview. They didn't contact me back, and if they don't, really no purpose. I went up there twice, well, three times, because the first time, oh, yeah, that's another thing about the Hardee's interview. I went to the Hardee's interview, right, and they're not ready. Just like, can you come back tomorrow at this time? So between that point in time, where they're like, the point of that is, hey, we're going to do it on this day. Let's make it on this day, even though you're here. So regardless, if I missed, I didn't miss it. I just didn't go. Like I was just, how I was already. I'm not going to go twice to an interview. So I asked the guy the next day after that, hey, can you give me an interview? And he said something about reliability. Well, the reliability part is a contradiction because I was already there for the interview on the first day. That makes sense. So if I don't show up on the second day, and then they contact me back the next week, like we need an interview with you. So I thought I was gonna get hired there, but he fucking didn't. And the lady talked to the other dude for fucking an hour, and she talked to me for like 10 minutes. And he got on the computer, typed some shit in, but I didn't do that part. I don't understand the shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Why didn't you do this shit? Check out this. I found this little fucking pocket knife. I never did show y'all that, did y'all? I've used it a few times on screen. But so I can get my weed, clear my weed pipe. If it hits, shit gets clogged. So I'm smoking purple haze before I go. Um, Bought food last night. I don't really feel like eating before I go. I just want to be super high and my mind's somewhere else while the interview's going on. But no, one dude, that thing of questioning is fucking stupid. Why would you think you're a good? opportunity for the company, like McDonald's. The dude asked me how would I think I'm a good. I mean, I'll work here and keep working. Like I'm trying to say, dude, I need a job so I can have money and to be consistent. I'll make sure I'm here. That dude was cool out of all other managers, but since he didn't contact me back, I should try to go there and talk to the guy. After you have like an interview, you're kind of like through the door with trying to get a job somewhere. If they can't hire you, then just show up like a month later or a couple weeks later and see if still needs someone because they could just hire you. I've seen people just fill out the application online, show up, and they're like, "Hey, shot, you're hired the next day within 2 days." Like it can happen that fast. The manager just gotta put it in and shit. So I got this interview now. Wasn't planning on going to it before I seen it actually. So now I got to go to it. Um, so I can make fucking subs or some stupid shit like that. I'm like, nah, I'm running this register. Y'all getting the sandwiches, man. I'm standing here. You fix the fucking sandwiches. Is that it? That's all I'm doing all day. I'm making the fucking sandwiches. I didn't sign up for that. You know what I mean? Ain't no goddamn sandwiches and shit. I'm kidding. I guess I'll make some motherfucker sandwiches and shit. Probably if I go to make my sub for like lunch, I'll probably make some ridiculous fucking. But then again, when you do have a lot of food, like I got a lot of food right here, you really don't give a fuck about making a monster sized meal unless you're really that fucking hungry. I've done it before, like you could eat a whole fucking pizza, large pizza, or some shit. I can eat an entire sub from Subway, easy. $5 foot long. It's $5.50 foot long now. They're still trying that $5 foot long shit. But when you go to pay for it, it's like $6.70. Like what the fuck? What? What? It's a gun. It's a gun blade, like fucking Final Fantasy 8. So when I first played Final Fantasy 8, my grandma bought it for me at a fucking pawn shop when I was a kid. And that's back when I played Final Fantasy 7. I played Final Fantasy 8, I was astounded. I was like, damn, this shit's so fucking cool. The gameplay was fucking awesome as fuck. You could summon right there in fucking battle. Your GFs get ready and they take the damage right before the fucking summon happens. I watched too many summons in that fucking game over and over. It does get repetitive. Um, you can change the camera angle to it, so it's like you're playing like a movie, kind of. That's what I liked. It like with what they did it with Final Fantasy 7, but the transition from the how the graphics and the little polygon chibi figures made the game good. But they could have did like how they did Final Fantasy 8. But I think they had such the production how they want to do the characters, they couldn't make it that way. So they're like, hey, we're gonna do it like this, which they did good. Don't get me wrong. And the game did so good that they made a remade of subs. Yeah, making subs just like on this YouTube channel. So I got to go to this fucking interview. It's gonna take me an hour to get there, so I'll be there at 3. If not, I'm gonna text and call the fucking number. I'm gonna bring my phone and I'll burn up some of that data. Um, but I'm chilling for now. I only think I'm gonna talk for a second, but I got some of this, a little bit of tree. Ain't much, but this shit's like skunk. This shit's like this shit gets you so high that you don't have to do nothing. You just like the fact you're thinking. Like you're just thinking of shit. Like and you forget who you are. That's all. That's really good fucking weed right there. Even though that's like a point of fucking like. I don't care. I went to school high when I was fucking in high school, 11th and 12th grade. I didn't get high when I was in 10th grade. I didn't smoke weed for about the last 2 years of my high school shit. And I'm kind of glad I took that route because I got to know people in a different way and smoke weed and then the whole social thing I don't really give a fuck about. Now it's just like I guess it's like I was kind of shy. I don't know. I really wasn't shy because I always fucking talked to everybody there was. But I guess shy with the people that smoked weed and had that whole social thing because they seem like I guess you want to say cooler people or the people that was always getting out fucked up and hanging out with all the females or guys in the female situation. So that's kind of how I seen it. But I'll go to the interview as high as I want. Unless I'm gonna get in trouble by my dad or some shit. That's just possible. That's why I was get in trouble for weed. The weed's legal. I think we'll put that video back up. clear my pipe out. Put a new screen in it. I have a bunch of screens that just get real chalked up. If you burn it with a lighter, so I can reuse them because these fucking bitches are like 50 cents a pack. For silver strings. This weed's fucking vaping this weed. See? Vaped it. Gone. I got a little bit of purple left. Very, very little bit of purple. Very, very bit. Little piece. The wheat plant's doing good. I got a grizzly purple growing someone else's house in my light. And the grizzly, I can't wait till it gets done. The Granddaddy Perp shit from rocketseeds.com. You spend $35 plus $20 shipping. Why they charge shipping? Because they're making more money, I guess. I don't know. But packaging and get it in 3 days, it's like you gotta pay $20. Just like that's how the people spend. You get free shipping after you spend like $150 or some shit. But the point is, Granddaddy Perp seeds, right? Oh yeah, you don't. If you're not legal state, you can't do it. You can buy the seeds though. They actually market and sell the seeds as novelty items, like commemorative. Like you're just supposed to have it, and this is what this is. Like coin collection. You know what I mean? Like I got all these different things, but you just can't grow it. If you're in a state where you can't grow it. So that's how they get around selling to people in states where it's illegal. But I heard there's like in some states where weed's illegal, you have to have it on a certain number of stems and seeds. It's considered possession. I heard something like that. I have to do it a long time ago when I first started smoking weed. There's a little bit of perp left. So this fucking interview shit. I didn't like the fucking Hardy's interview for some reason. That lady fucking took so fucking long to talk to me. I was about to say, yo, what the fuck? I'm trying to work. Like, you can't get mad at that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to have some money and shit. I'm just tired of being broke. Or at least less money. I have what I want or need in life, if you want to say. I guess all the things I want, I guess I'll have at one point after I save up fucking $40,000. Buy a car in a fucking place. That's all reasonable, even a minimum wage job in 2 years. A $20,000 car and a $20,000 place. That's just like the regular, just a random price. But and a hoverboard. I want to get a hoverboard in the end, a real one. You know, Tony Hawk hoverboard shit. I'm gonna buy that in the end. That'd be like fucking way down the line if I had be able to afford spend something like that and not feel like I'm losing all my money, because you literally are when you buy something. You can't use that money or have the money later, obviously. But I want to get the real fucking hoverboard in. I think by the time I afford it or get it, it'll be smaller or it'd be probably more expensive. There's one sold on the internet. It's by fucking whatever the fuck they're called. They're it's goddamn like $25,000 or some shit. So to complete my project, I need $70,000 to get a place, a car, and a retarded looking hoverboard. It actually hovers. It's heavy as fuck and it moves like kinda. That shit's only, you can't just like throw that bitch down wherever the fuck you're at and be like, yo, I'm on a hoverboard. You gotta be like somewhere where it's like flat, like a Walmart or some shit. I'm like, bitch, throw that bitch down. I'm on a hoverboard, bitch. Like that'll take a long time for it to get consumer availability. Like a bitch actually off the ground. For real, man. You fucking, if you have $20,000, 25,000, 30,000, however much that bitch costs, you will have a fucking hoverboard at the end of the day. If you got fucking 30,000 to blow, get this shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I'd probably just buy another fucking car or invest in my car or upgrade something. But I guess after you have this fucking thing, what the fuck else is there to get, you know? So, I mean, in the end, if I work, I'm trying to work for the next 5 years, I literally save money up for something like that. You know what I mean? And cryptocurrency keeps going up. So if you just invest all your fucking money in cryptocurrency, I'm starting to think that I want to put every dollar they have right now in the cryptocurrency, regardless if they're starting to gain or lose, and they wait 6 months to have money. Once it goes down, then you're fucked. You just got to hold what Bitcoin there is. But this shit literally went up. Like there's money in the shit. It's just the point of buying Bitcoin ain't to buy and sell unless you're have a lot of money to buy and sell over and over, where you're losing gain. You got more gain. But if you're a person that invests in Bitcoin thinking you're going to make money in a week, you might make like $1.50 or something. It's for a long hold to where you make a couple $1,000. Like Shiba Inu, it doubled, or it didn't go up. It's going to double soon. So if all the people that invest $100 in it will get $200 when the price of it goes up because it's worth nothing. Does that make sense? But everyone, when it finally doubles, which take a long time, they're worth up to $1,000 and $2,000. That's technically how it works. And every time it keeps going down, that's when you buy into another $100 because you're buying more of the cryptocurrency when it goes down. Oh, that's just a tip for people that fucking buy and sell cryptocurrency, which I'll do at one point when I have fucking $500 to spend. Because Bitcoin Cash goes up like $50, $25 every few hours or every hour, depending upon its movement. If you buy low and then sell it high, and then every time you do that, you just have $1,000 in the whole threshold to use, you could make money, and then one day you might lose $5 or $10 or 25, but you got to make that gain back when you buy low again. There's a way around that shit. It's just a bunch of motherfuckers looking at screens and shit, just like motherfuckers on their cell phones. Yeah, think of that, did y'all? But look, I'm about to go to this fucking interview and shit. And stare at some fucking a screen and some sandwiches and shit. So let me just register. No, it's an interview. I'm not even hired yet. Damn, I'm getting ahead of myself. Well, if I'm hired, I'm on the register. I ain't fucking with them sandwiches. You know what I mean? I'll take a break. I'll make my sandwich, and then that's it. I'm at the whole time. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's it. I'm at the register, and then when I get on my phone, I go on my phone. That's it. I'm not cleaning nothing. I'm not making sandwiches. I just want the register. There's like, no, you. What's it called? You're a team member. You got to do all these things. Like, I just want to be the register guy. How about the cashier? You don't want to hire for cashier, man. There's a cashier there. There's a fucking register there, and then there's the people that make the sandwiches. I want to stand there, and someone stand there. When that's not really how it is. It's just one motherfucker and then another worker that's probably working or helping that person, and that's it. Fucking in this little fucking subway. Like, for real. I'm really fucking high. What time is it? Can't do this because I got high thing today. Guess I got 207. Now we're getting that bitch. I was carrying a buggy. The buggy was falling apart yesterday, right? That's why I couldn't get fucking home. I was going to get back on screen, but it took so long. I was so tired. The buggy started collapsing on me and shit, like with the wheels. Dude, I had like a fucking $150 worth of food, and this shit was fucking had a lot of heavy shit in it. I had a thing of water, soda, 2 liter, fucking canned goods. Everything was heavy. It ain't just fucking few light items. Everything was fucking heavy as fuck. And I was to the point to where I was rolling it on 2 wheels, and it wasn't on 4 wheels no more. Of course, it's on 2 wheels when you're pulling it, but I had to like pull it down so it don't, the bottom of it don't drag along. And the wheels fell off. I barely made it home. Like to tell you the truth, I think that buggy still had another run in it, just on the 2 wheel part. But you would literally be, the buggy would have fell apart at that point if you try to get another mission in. But you would have to do everything by balance and all this other extracurricular articulate shit in order to fucking for it not to break. But that shit fell apart. It was one of my family members actually. But he fucking, I was like, look, man, shit just fell apart. It fucking fell apart. Dude broke that shit. Told you that story. I'm so fucking high that I'm forgetting what I'm doing. They usually don't happen. Like I couldn't think of how to spell Major League Rapid. I know how to spell Major League Rapid. My mind went blank. Your mind just goes fucking blank, man. That's what I was thinking. See the video when I got out on Lockdown 23-1's channel. I think about that shit. I'm not stupid. I can spell extremely complex words, actually. I'm just not good at, like, instantly spelling it out loud. I felt like I had to spell it out loud for some reason because it was a cash out. I don't fucking know. And I just, like, I stalled at J. I just couldn't think about what J was to say J, and my mind went blank, and then I forgot what I was doing for a second. And I did fucking 12 months locked up on a fucking modified lockdown situation. Half the time I was there, we were on lockdown. A modified lockdown, and then for like 2 months, we were just you can't do nothing. Like you're just in your cell. You can't go and talk to no one. The COVID-19 shit was crazy. So that shit fucked me up mentally, I guess, slightly. It's just shocking for the time being. When you get out, you're fucking just like, yeah, life's good. Every time I get out, man, I know I probably already said this. It's the greatest fucking feeling to get out of fucking jail. I know that sounds like, well, I'm already fucking free. You just don't know what it's like to be locked up. Just think about it for a second. You're fucking somewhere where you don't want to be miserable. You can deal with someone can deal mentally with jail for, I don't know if people have different levels of psych, for 6 months and then not be affected by it for the first time. That's what I went through with it. But then again, I was in the hole for fucking, or they put me in section for fucking. They had a racist block down there, and fucking a geriatric block and a gay block. They had people just gay people in it. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, everything's like different. Like Consolidated Government. My friend was telling me it's hard down there. There's people that are. It's literally like this. There's people that are the slums. There's kind of like the middle class people, but the middle class people are the upper class people. There's really no like super rich other than the people that live there that probably don't live there that live somewhere else also because they have a lot of fucking money. That's it. And like Synovus, like they're fucking a credit bureau, not a credit bureau, a fucking credit card company that issues fucking, what is it? It's like CB&T Bank. I think fucking Piggly Wiggly. You don't know Piggly Wiggly's an old ass store. There's a Piggly Wiggly in fucking Norfolk. I just looked that shit up. Piggly Wiggly's. I went to a Piggly Wiggly store back when I was a fucking kid back in my hometown. So one day when I had my car fucking and go visit all my friends in Georgia, which I fucking, they're okay. I found out none of my friends became nothing other than my other friends from middle school because I didn't have high school in Georgia. That I would have hung out in high school. A couple of those people lived good lives. One of them worked for like Kia or some shit. My friend Jawan, my first black friend. I always had like a black friend. You know what I mean? Jawan was my first real black friend, and then Trenier T was my friend in Virginia, which became my cousin Stevie's friend, which became friends about 15 years ago when cousin Stevie was playing Final Fantasy 11. They were all gamers. Because Stevie's the guy that's got 6 years gameplay time on Final Fantasy 11. You could say maybe 6 months or a year at that time is idle time when he's just not physically doing anything, just talking in the game. But every other part of it is like he maxed out his stats, and if you just to get how long that game takes to get that far, there's no way you have every subclass and job almost at 99. That's insane. He's still not that far. He's almost got everything maxed out, but he's maxing out like a character and then doing it on another character too that's got like a year on it of gameplay time. Like it's some fucking crazy number. And he runs 2 counts, so you can't really count both the times at one, but you can only add but so much time on the other one when he was actually on the other one and not the other one. You know what I mean? He plays it so much he's got like 5 years gameplay time, man. It's just some insane fucking number. It's more now. If I've been playing it for he put another 6 months gameplay time on it because he works and shit, you know what I mean? Plays for private servers too, and that's not counting the real. He's playing on the real gaming server for Final Fantasy 11, paying the monthly fee for play online. Like what the fuck? This shit's the same, man. He's like, I gave up when I gave along. I started smoking weed around then. I remember smoking weed, right? Playing Final Fantasy 11 was so high, and they were trying to keep my character leveled up, and you got to heal people. If you're the healer, you really got to heal your fucking people and do your commands. That's the cool thing about that Final Fantasy 11. It ain't just this hack and slash game. You're literally got a time waiting for every person and character when all the characters get to attack and the enemy. It's like literally Final Fantasy, but online. Like, they couldn't have... Now, Final Fantasy 14, I really didn't like. That's just... That honestly felt like any other game. MMO, 3D. But Final Fantasy 11 will always be the only Final Fantasy that's online, unless they make another Final Fantasy game that's online. What I heard they'll do with Final Fantasy VII, uh, Ever Crisis. They're making Final Fantasy VII again, and they're making it where it's the 3D polygons again, and it's all the series, even Event Children. That's fucking insane, man. Save people that know all the fucking story behind Final Fantasy. I still gotta beat Final Fantasy VII. I only got to the first. I got to the top of the first disc, to the second disc. I almost to the point where Aeris, fucking Sephiroth kills Aeris, and I didn't get that fucking far. A dude spoiled that shit for me on the bus, so I kind of didn't give a fuck about playing the game anymore. And then anywhere and everywhere, someone tried to play the game. I seen the game in a magazine when I was a kid, right? I was like, I gotta get this shit. It's and my friend, the husband, yo, you gotta have a PlayStation to get that shit, man. It's like $200 some then, like kidding. And fucking, my dad bought that shit for me. I told you a story. I asked him randomly. I wanted something, and this dude went and got it for me. That's probably one of the greatest feelings ever. I'm gonna do. If I ever have a kid, I'm doing that for him. He's gonna ask for something one day, right? And I'm gonna have money, right? And I'm gonna buy that shit for him like instantly. I think I told you that story too. How I chose the Batman toy instead of the Game Boy, and my dad was gonna give me the Game Boy, and the Game Boy had been. And that was like in '91, or no, '93 or '94 when I had it. I was actually get a Game Boy. It was probably about 100 then or 150. I don't know. The fucking Game Boys were expensive back then, and you can only get one thing, and I didn't choose the Game Boy, and then I wanted the Game Boy after I went back home. I was like, yeah, I should have got the fucking Game Boy, man. We got me one like next year or some shit. It was like one from like Pawn Shop or something, like duct tape on the back of it, which worked really fucking good. Those goddamn things are durable as fuck. And then he got me a Game Gear too. Game Gear is fucking all the Game Gears I ever had were all some rust. Those things rust up easy or something. Like how whatever happens, or maybe just people don't take care of their Game Gear. Every Game Gear I bought used, or my dad got me, was somehow just it wouldn't play. You would have to really fuck with it, with the battery part to get the shit to power on. And sometimes motherfucker won't power on. And then you put the carts in it. I thought that was the coolest goddamn thing ever. Yeah, I was like, yo, this shit's so goddamn cool. I thought that was cooler than fucking having a cell phone where I can play video games on my cell phone. Even a cell phone with better graphics nowadays and shit. It nothing compared to fucking back then when there was thing and having a game system that's fucking a Sega Game Gear. I had a portable Sega Genesis kinda. That was fucking the shit, man. They made a little bit of money. So you think people just go when successfully made money? They made their money back. If they're selling it for that much, they sell 100,000 of them. They're just made all their whatever money they needed. Probably, you know what I mean? They probably just broke even and invested in something else. Because people are fucking smart. Even though they're dropping something else, they're still got plans for something else. And you know, there's a line like if they drop a random like Microsoft. There's dedicated fans. There'll always be dedicated fans of Xbox. Microsoft's like, we got these idiot fucks. We're gonna make some retarded extra system, and they're gonna buy this shit, and then boom, Xbox 3 happens, and the motherfucker you done bought 10 consoles. Like, yeah, there's no point in having 10 consoles. I got two 360s in here that are fucked up. Modern Warfare 2 Xbox 360 edition is kind of fucked up. It actually powers on. A motherfucker bought that back in the day was like, they spent fucking two something on that shit. Or that was a bundle package because it's got the thing on it. So it's probably about 300, 250, 300. I swear to God, I remember back then when the PlayStation 3, I bought a PlayStation 3 for like 180. I sold that shit for 200. I bought one PlayStation for like 140 from a dude. I sold that shit for like 190. Like I was pushing it to where if I didn't get nothing on Craigslist, that someone would actually hit me up. I check time. Shit, it's already been 30 minutes. Go to next. Can't fucking breathe. This is my third fucking interview, man. And fucking a few months. I notice it takes fucking forever to get a response from fucking. You could put in like 10 applications, you might get one response, and that might even work. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. I kept thinking, the reason why I say it like that, when I first got out, I put up one job application for the first time to McDonald's, and I got in like, yo, this is cool. Hardy, same thing. I was like, it was like a month and 2 months later maybe. So I want to try Hardee's, and I thought some of the people they fucking needed people hire, but I'm so fucking high I can't remember what the fuck I was saying. No, second they gave me an interview instantly. Like put an application for it and I went there, right? And Subway is one of the ones I did. I did FedEx, Subway, Aldi, the grocery store, German grocery store. Which they got some pretty cheap shit in there. Shit's generic as fuck. I hate to say it. It's like you're better off buying generic brand Food Lion stuff or Piggly Wiggly stuff or name brand stuff and spending money on that. That's like if you really need to stretch your money and you save money, you get shit from Aldi. I try to make sure I'm super high before I go. That's another thing about going to the interview. You sent a text message at 11:48. Let's see if my fucking memory's correct. Let's receive something once. Yep, 11:48. He said, "Hello, a message for my name is." Okay, I'm getting ready. Sure. I'm gonna start walking. I'm gonna switch on the internet. So if the stream goes out for a second, I'll probably reconnect back to the same video, so I don't have to put on another video. Switch over this shit. So what really pissed me off about Hardy's thing was the dude said the reliability thing when I was fucking there on the first day and they wasn't ready. That fucking just blew my fucking mind. It's like yeah. And then I said the dude was a dickhead. I was like, put Hardy's and talk about the manager at the classes. And the black dude in line was like, yo, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, what the fuck, dude? They were talking about. I fucking checked. That was in the fucking front. About how to do just like completely like contradicts everything. Even though I came back the next day, like, hey, can I still get an interview? Even though y'all rescheduled it on a day, I just didn't want to do it on that day. Even though I said yeah, because you can't tell them no. Or we could have like set a day, but they wasn't down to do that because they're all trying to do it on Saturdays. Even though my shit was on Friday, the lady want to do everything on one day. Why the fuck that is, I don't know. Because they want to do it their own way. The reliability thing, no dependability. That's what he used. He said the word dependability, which same thing, reliability. Shit like that. All right, I'm gonna go make these stupid ass sandwiches. I'm kidding. Just funny. Nah, you make a lot of money in America actually. To make a motherfucker a sandwich and shit, like they could have did it. You know what I mean? There's always like other motherfuckers don't do it, or they just let the customers be stacking shit. You know, black people. You know what I mean? Like people just stack that. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Probably would. Everybody probably would. That's the thing about the cheese and chili machine at 7-Eleven. The container I bought fucking almost $3. And the thing's this big. Now they're different size. Sometimes someone undermining that shit. You fill that bitch slam up with chili and cheese, man, and then you put your chips on top of that, and just like this big, fucking that much chili and cheese. You got literally like 2 meals in that shit for like $3. They literally cut the size down of that shit. No one could do that anymore, but. The dude actually grabbed the container from me because I was filling it with chili and cheese one time. He's like, "Don't do that." I was like, "It says free. It doesn't say free. It's pretty fucked up, right? I did that shit one time. Dude said it was greed. That shit's. I guess I got like a perspective from dude. It kind of affected me a little bit, but like, I was super fucking high then. But it's kind of like in life that we're our country the way we are because we get everything, we work for everything, we have everything, so we get as much as we can. Everybody does that. Everybody has everything, so everybody has blah. Kind of how I look at it. But I get what he's saying. I got a bunch of free chili and fucking shit. Like, yeah, like how the fuck you literally paid attention to how much chili and fucking cheese it's inside of my goddamn container, man? What the fuck? Like right behind me, some tall motherfucker, yo. I never knew what it's like to be a tall person. Like some motherfucker looking down at me and shit. Like, I don't know. I'll take the bowl. I don't think there's paraphernalia charge anymore to fucking have a weed bowl. This weed, you gotta smoke your weed out of something. I'm gonna look at the cop and go, motherfucker, smoke weed out my hand or some shit? Well, here we go. Probably do that shit. Probably hurt like fuck. Like, try to make your hand like that. Smoke it. The only way to do that is you have a big bud out there and you make your hand like that. Like, burn it without burning your hand. You can smoke out your fucking hand. That's fucking nuts. I never thought of that. Like, I was like, yeah, the point is, tell the cop, like, what the fuck? Am I supposed to smoke out my fucking hand, man? Like, I need this weed pipe. Weed's legal now, man. What the fuck? Give my weed back. Give my weed back, dude. Fuck. You insane? You tripping, dude? This ain't the past no more. Like, start tripping on this motherfucker. Where the fuck did I put this? I better switch the internet over. All right, switch the internet to mobile. I think I got a book bag. Shit. Okay, this. Off for a little bit and then listen to music the rest of the way there. What the fuck is fucking... I had a fucking thing. I was gonna put the fucking weed in. A little bit of this tree I got with me. I don't want to use these fucking things. What the fuck stuff? My little Goku fucking pack. I put it in my fucking pocket though. Don't give a fuck after this shit. Put it in here. Fuck it. Pull out weed. Like, you smoke weed, manager? Smoke weed, motherfucker? What? No kidding. Delta 8. Not real weed. No kidding. It's real weed. This shit's like fucking... But this shit should be like make you mentally retarded. Get what I mean? You lit the fucking mic. Eminem will fucking kill shot. That shit's stupid. Not really entertaining anymore. It was cool. It would suck though, not to ever experience Eminem. Here's nothing about that. I always knew who Eminem was, but I really didn't listen to Eminem until like fucking like 2007 or some shit. Is that crazy? Like 2006, 2007, or maybe like 2006. But I really didn't listen to his music when I was on Tupac Shakur and Mobb Deep and shit over and Nas because I always felt like his character in rap was irrelevant. The way I heard Slim Shady, that sounds funny. I don't know. I never did start with listening to hearing one of the songs. I heard the real Slim Shady and Hi My Name Is, but never gave a fuck about hearing his other music. And that one song when I was at my friend's house, we had to do like a dance where we jumped in the pool. It was that's why they call me Slim Shady. Back, I'm back. Man. Murder time. Literally how fucking Eminem sounds and shit. What in the hell? The fucking weed. The weed fucking vanished. You ever still like a magic trick on me? Hold up. The weed just vanished. The little bud I had, it's like gone. I must have dropped it. Gotta be in the vicinity. Has to be in the vicinity. What the fuck? Oh, here's my goofy thing right here. Actually, I don't know how to weed. Fucking lost, man. Fucking don't know. When is this gonna happen right before I fucking go? Okay, let me drop in another thing. Oh, here. Go there. Why the fuck do I gotta lose something? Right when I'm fucking leaving. This don't even make sense. Like it was right here. Like I didn't put it nowhere. It ain't on the fucking floor. Did y'all just do like a magic trick or some shit? Dude, this shit's nuts. No idea where this shit fucking went. This shit's on top of the Eiffel Tower or some shit. That's where it fucking fell. That's how fucking shit falls. This shit fell. Empire State Buildings on now. Why the fuck it doesn't exist? This doesn't make fucking sense, man. I lost my fucking weed right before I fucking go, and I gotta put it back in the fucking container so I can leave. This is fucking... God damn it, man. I don't say duty to money. Oh, it's in here. I hid it in this. I meant to put it in here. I'm fucking stupid, man. See, that's what this is for, to put the weed in case not put my weed in this. Matter of fact, I don't need it later. Dump this little piece in here. Well, it's time to go. Time to go. Got the lighter. Got the tree. When I do anything, I always fucking blaze up in the last second. Oh yeah, my data phone. Can't leave that. Can't leave the lighter. Set the lighter down. And what if I set it down? And then I'll smoke some weed when I'm fucking somewhere. I gotta go ahead and start going. It's fucking already 2:34. Actually, I thought it was later than this. get the interview at 3:30. Worst comes to worst, I'll still give you the interview until I get there late. But fucking, I'll be like, I just got off work. Don't get that. Just a joke. But I don't work there no more. I had to do something. Like, you can just make shit up. People do that shit. I don't know why fucking people do it. I started to think Tommy is a fucking liar and shit. Not that he's a liar, he just like lies about shit that's irrelevant. Isn't that crazy, Tommy? Yeah, I started to think that shit. I met Tommy one day and he forgot how I met him and he was like, we were beach bums. I was like, he completely pulled out of nowhere, man. What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Tommy talked about so many fucking different things, man. I don't know. I think he was just like really shy or something to do the video or some shit. I don't know. It didn't make fucking sense. Like I said, like the conclusion to a story never happened. Like, what the fuck, yo? Like there's a point to where the story like does something. Okay, got this, got tree. Neighbor, Spanish lady. She looks good as shit. She's like, remember how I told you the wallet came up missing and I found it? Remember I told you that story? She looks like the lady that the wallet came up missing, but she like looks better. I gotta turn on the brightness on my phone so I can see. Oh shit, my headphones. Haven't left yet. Gotta get my headphones so I can listen to music. I'm getting off a stream here in like fucking 10 minutes. 10 minutes, like 20 minutes or some shit. I gotta put my fucking belt on. These pants are fucking falling. I'm almost big enough for a pants. Don't need a fucking belt. That's crazy thing about it. Guess I'm losing weight. I used to didn't do this. No, I think it's because I got the phone in my pocket. Just weighing that shit down. I'm like Sagging Bagging Man. From the Sagging Bagging Man episode on Life of Mike. That shit was funny. I was just exaggerating, you know. Sagging Bagging Man. Because literally, if I got really big pants and I already kind of walk funny, you can't really stop me because I'm literally walking with a ton of shit in my pants. So you mean leaving the store. So since I'm already like a small person, what do you do in that situation? I'm like, my legs are like this. See, you can like literally, and that's life's like a little thing to where you can like do shit and say shit, and you can throw people off. Sometimes you can't do that shit. It really fucks. People know where people's fucking psychs are, and they're really like firm on their fucking, how they say shit. It's like a criminal, don't it? Let's see. Headphones. These are third pair of gel headphones. The other one's fucked up. Belt. Here's the belt. The door handle. So we'll move that shit. So I got my Jake's shirt on. And dress pants. I said, oh fuck, my other dress shirt's fucked up. And, well, if it's like literally he messaged me just a few hours ago, the guy, you can't expect people to fucking be like dressed fucking super good. I mean, you can, but I could be off doing something and get the message and not go home and do that first. So there's always that shit. I don't think people calculate shit, same type of shit in my mind, what could take place. I don't give a fuck. If you really pay attention to how something can take place in life, you get that shit to come out exactly how you want. Like, it's that way, man. What you say, what you do, all fucking matters. Like, fucking, life's cool, man. Especially when you're making fucking some retarded fucking sandwiches at Subway. Let me zone up and say subs, and me fucking dude standing there. I'm like, oh, subs. Oh, I thought you were talking about my YouTube channel. Like some zoned out motherfucker. It should be like a YouTube clip. You know what I mean? I'd be standing there and shit, and then I've zoned out, and I'm on thought I'm on YouTube in my mind, and it zones out, and the motherfucker's like, yo, sub, man, sub. Like, what? Like a clip. That's people put shit together like that. That was a bad phone. So, this motherfucker to start fucking with some sandwiches and shit. That doesn't sound complex. Motherfucker, I do that every day. That'll be something fucking easy. Essentially, all you can do is cook the bread or cook the thing with it. I don't know how that shit really kind of works, but... And fucking another fast food place, you gotta do a ton of other shit. That's the cool thing about Subway, if you really think about it. That shit looks really simple. Like, easy. It's in and out type shit. Oh, motherfucker, you gotta wait 20 minutes because some motherfucker went crazy. Because it can't happen at Subway. You know what I mean? Eat fresh. I'm probably gonna get the job. I'm talking shit about Subway and shit while I'm going to Subway. Taking the Subway. Shit, shit's crazy. I'm kidding. Probably selling subs in New York or some shit. It's like Subway, and you take Subway or some shit. Oh, they were like called subs. But it's called Subway. I don't fucking know, man. Maybe it's like a double meaning to that shit or something. I wonder if I can fix my belt. I gotta get there today. I'll get there. I still have an hour and a half. An hour and a half of fucking torment. No, until it closes. Where the guy's not taking interviews anymore. Until 5. I thought I missed that shit. It said 1. I was like, fuck. But I was like, the beginning, and I seen like the dash. And then the 5. I was like, what time? If I didn't check my phone, I would have missed that shit. And that's my phone. I don't really check because I don't get fucking calls or texts. It was a text, actually. Get some motherfucker subs. Some motherfucker subs and shit. I usually don't do fucking extreme long walking like this. I just did this last night. So I guess I can do it again. The belt's better. I didn't bring my ID. Fuck. Oh well. I'm not going back again. I got my phone. It says the open interview. So it's like I could just show up and talk. And I'm like, I was going somewhere else or some shit. I was already on the way to do everything walking and take about a bus. I didn't have my ID on me, but hey, that's what I'll say. So you gotta lie in life, man. It's fucked up, ain't it? So don't look like you're just some motherfucker that don't got an ID. I don't got an ID. How about that? Have one, man. Don't fucking talk out there. I don't think they even. I think I showed up to the manager at fucking McDonald's. The other lady didn't, like I said, she fucking asked for my ID. Hardee's. So you can go in an interview without an ID. I think it's just after you're trying to get hired, they really got to have it. Like, you just can't be like, I don't got one. I don't got a social security number, man. You're not from here? I don't know. See that white car there, right? Look. Check this out. There's a dude that's got a car, and he made it like the fucking Ghostbusters car. That's fucking stupid, man. I guess some people really want a fucking car. I guess he wanted to really have a fucking Ghostbusters car. That's what that white car right there looks like. That's why I thought of it. I thought it was an antique. Some guy's fucking this white car and shit. Turn the camera around. Look, there we go. Got my gangster shirt on. That's what I look like for a job interview. Didn't do my hair. Hair's okay. I'm not a female, so I don't do hair. Which I should. Mailman walking and shit. Looking like Slender Man. Slender Man, mailman, motherfucker. Mail traveler. I'm gonna be fucking politically correct. Mail traveler. Can't use male. No man. I mean man as a male aspect. You gotta say mail traveler. Fucking stupid as hell. Alright, this is it's really stupid. There's Slender Man, no man. Okay, he's not Slender Man. He'll look like that from far. Hey, wait at me, Papa. He might kill me. I'm just kidding. Like randomly, instantly think this dude's gonna kill me with something in his hand. That dog, when I seen that dog's nose, I thought it was a Cyclops dog. And then I seen it had 2 eyes. Because it had his nose positioned up to where its eyes are, so it blocked the sun. That's why I thought that. What the fuck? I really couldn't see looking back. So ICP's not doing any more concerts after next year, supposedly. But I'm gonna go to one of the last ones, and I'll do a live or some shit. I did a video of me actually going to one of the concerts, at least a Twisted concert. I went to a Twisted concert in 2017. I've been to 2 Twisted concerts actually, I think. I did like 60 ICP concerts. I'm not really a juggler or nothing. I just wanted to go to and experience people like every other fucking thing in life. But they're cool. They're okay. Just Jinx to legit. I wonder why motherfuckers haven't bought a shirt yet. Only one person bought a shirt, I think, so far. I should do a sale where it looks like it's literally I only get a couple dollars from selling a shirt, so y'all can actually get a few of them. So it ain't feel like spending fucking 24 plus shipping. I think you gotta pay shipping for that shit too. Damn, they be charging y'all a fucking lot of money, man. So you're gonna pay like 30 to get a shirt. You might as well just get a hoodie and pay for shipping. Shit, $32 versus $24 is a mind trick. You're like, your shit, you might as well just get the fucking hoodie. It's got the fucking logo on it. And then I'll take off a .com at one point. These are just the first editions of the shirts. And then I'm got to release the logo and shit, with it probably be black also. And white. I think I do that white and black on next shirts. And then Jinx to the character, the fucking Jester Head guy. I'll probably have him redone and drawn in a few different artist renditions, how they see him, the character. And to see if I can get him to come out any cooler. And then try to like make some cool shirt with him or some shit, and it's like that plus like another logo or something. Shit like that, you know? Get like some theme shit going on. But yeah, Sebastian, dude, at Mental Home fucking drew this logo for me. But this shit, he only drew the outline, and it was thinner. I still got it. Y'all see, this is what was drawn, and this is my vision of how I wanted it looking at it. Isn't that crazy? I was like, yeah, I was in the Mental Home, I was like, yo, I was like, I could get something done with my logo thing right now. Just because you're fucking a Mental Home doesn't mean you can't utilize other people. I paid them. I gave them like $1 or some shit. I was like, I want to pay for this shit, man. And I gave them like $1 or something because you were allowed to have money in there. And I didn't have video games. They had video games at Central State though when I was there, when I had my evaluation at fucking. Actually, they had video games. What happened was there was COVID-19 there, and they had that level of clearance. You couldn't go there because they shut it all off. You know what I mean? They changed. They had to like during when it's not COVID-19 and there's some crazy fucking pandemic going on. They had a pandemic going on. They got like a game room and fucking library and shit to do shit in. They do actually. It's Eastern State. It's like rehabilitation people, but that shit was really fucked up during the fucking COVID-19 thing. The food there was really fucking good, but like I said, Sebastian fucking made the logo. I was like, right now I'm gonna find someone. I gotta do something to progress myself. That's like how I am anywhere, you know. Write raps, think of some concept or something. Think of something that made me fucking a lot of money, you know. Janksta, I thought of Janksta back when I was locked up in 2019, the beginning of 2019. And I bought the website for it and shit. Had that ready for fucking this year, actually. I was supposed to get released that last year. I think everything happens in due time. That's the weird thing about it. Even though I didn't get out and fucking work on the logo and everything, I got this shit vectorized and converted into a computer. I took a picture of it, of fucking a piece of paper. And the person vectorized it in computer. And the reason why the logo is a little bit bigger like this instead of thinner, because I accidentally hit a key on my computer and it made it large like this and fatter looking. I was like, you know what, this looks perfect. And I saved it a bunch of times. I saved like the same file like fucking 6 different times and different progressions. And train and shit. Fucking train. Really not that far away. It is about an hour walk though. Oh shit, I found fucking the Uzi Verts. A little Uzi Vert. See the shit? That Uzi Vert fucking jewel and shit. That motherfucker's crazy. Bet a goddamn jewel in his head. I thought about that shit for a long time ago. I was like, yeah, that'd be stupid. Because it's like, you think about body modifications and shit, but I don't do body modifications. Actually, I do actually fucking piercings, but I don't do tattoos. Isn't that fucking crazy? I got fucking my lip pierced still, and the hole's still there. Next time I get money, I'll probably get fucking my snake bites, my Monroe piercing done again, and my Tupac fucking nose done, where Tupac has his shit. I had all that shit done before when I got out. Chicks like that shit. There's some chicks that were like saying what's up with me back then. It really doesn't hurt. It's worth it, actually. But I haven't worn that shit in a while. I haven't really thought about it, actually. I just remember over time. Like, seeing other people with piercings don't remind me of me having a piercing at all. Like, it's just something... The way other people think, I don't think the same way other people do sometimes. Sometimes I tell someone something or some shit. This shit went in a completely different direction. Like, well, where the fuck do you get this at? And like the sentence structure, some people, like there's people on the internet, some people take shit different than what it is. Yo, there's a hoodie right there. Remember the people fucking got money in that shit. Clothes right there. Hanging on the thing. Could be money in that shit. You know what I mean? Back. Subway probably the easiest fault to do. But you motherfuckers better pay. It better not be some fucking like $10 an hour. I think it's 12 or 15, but if they're not paying 15, they're really like 10. I'll step retarded, man. You're retarded, man. What are you saying? I was like, he come out of nowhere with it. That's kidding. People are smart though. Fucking sometimes shit's just like, where the fuck that shit come from? That's the exaggeration. So, walking. Start listening to music. Get down further. I don't listen to music before I get in. I don't stress the fuck out. I'm not doing YouTube. Subs. Talking about subs at Subway. And I'll be talking to the subs at Subway. How about that? Shit. Man, that shit's crazy. I like that movie fucking Sausage Party. What's the name of that movie? Food Party? Sausage Party? So, I think I already told you all this, but I seen my fucking ex-friend Taz, Second Dimensionalist, the other day. I think I told you that already. Talked to her for a second. Told you that shit. Sorry, I mean, sometimes I wait a few days and I forget some shit I tell you all that happened during my week. I try to update you on what's going on during my week. I don't think he really wanted to talk to me. That's the point I'm trying to get to. He really wanted to talk. But that's cool. I'm just talk. No matter to me, man. Told him what I'm going to be doing and shit. Where I'm trying to go in life. And it was like, okay. You're doing good. That's good. After I punched him in the face. 2016. I was tussing out. Everyone. I almost OD'd on fucking tussing like 50 times, but it didn't happen. I took lethal dose of the Robitussin, like 4 bottles. You will enter another universe. You'll be somewhere in some type of energy consciousness you don't even know you exist as who you are. Like, this shit's nuts. That shit is really fucking intense. That's why I listen to music, and I think positive, and you get to go where you want to go on it. Does that make sense? If you're like just panicking and shit, you'll be in some panic mode, stuck that fucking way. Like, you can't do that. It's like, you can still think your way out of shit, but that shit's crazy though, how that shit works. Like I told you, I was in the Britney Spears "Hit Me Baby One More Time" song, and I was like the streets in the car moving. I don't know, that's just really fucking crazy. Or like the one when I said that my girlfriend, every time I see one side of her face and the other side of her, seeing her whole face, that these floating police with cameras that didn't even have no physical bodies would fucking invade like my whole energy structure and who I was. Like, it was insane, man. Like an invasion or some shit of like I broke a law or some shit. It's like the same level of fucking exposure to the police and doing something wrong. You know what I mean? Like on that level of psych. But my form and my form there didn't make quite sense, as if I could avoid what's taking place there. Does that make sense? Like, it was fucking nuts, man. It's just a trip. It's just a robo trip, man. It's like, it's not real, but it's just, I guess it's real to the time being that you're tripping. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this shit's really happening in your mind. It's just crazy. Spanish lady in her car. Black people church. Black people church. Fuck. Wait, what's that? Black people church. Why the black people church? Because all black people go there. That's why. That's why I think every time I fucking see it. I gave food out one time. I went to go eat. My girl was like, hey, dude, you get certain food. I'd like going to church just to try their food out, man. I got food and shit. Like, sometimes they make that shit good. Like, that shit's good, man. Look at fuck. They make their sandwiches nice. They prepare everything. Fucking food at church is fucking awesome. Especially when there's like a wedding or some shit. Like my cousin Teresa got married twice. She married a Guatemalan guy, thinking to get him in the country. And then married Phil, dude from high school. I gotta exercise anyway, so it really don't bother me. It literally makes up for itself. It's like not mentally stressful, just physically. The lady's looking at me. This dude's talking to himself and shit. Maybe that's what fucking people that taught themselves to do, hold a phone. Like that. It's pretty fucked up, right? Nah, that motherfucker just on the phone and shit. Oh shit, their little fucking chihuahua. The little chihuahua's about to attack me. Oh shit. Get your doggy. This is little dog. This little dog. Their dog, their little dog. Their dog about to get hit by a car. It's just nuts. Wow. The person slowed down. Their dog was about to get smashed by a car. That person that slowed down was just reckless and shit. The dog was just, the dog's following me or some shit. But the lady opened the door. Well, I just seen the lady. That's because the lady probably opened the door and the dog ran out and seen me. This little dog ran after me. I was gonna record it, but I didn't want to fucking put up people in it. They were running up to the motherfucker. Plus, I've seen the people with the cars. They don't have time to change the camera out on YouTube. Well, I'm about to tell you the dog's about to be smashed by the fucking car. Just fucking nuts. That's a little cute dog though. That's like a little dog that never gets bigger than that. It's like a puppy his entire life. Like me, I'm a chivy. Y'all didn't know that? That's what I told my cousin Kenny. My cousin Kenny's kids, they were like 6 and 7 or whatever. I was like, I never grew up. I'm 4'11". I never told him I was kidding either. So in his whole life, you can realize, though, dude's just a midget motherfucker, small. The motherfucker did grow up. He could be pissed off when he gets older. I don't think he's really pissed off, but like you tell a kid something, or like when I was a kid, I remember people telling me shit. I think shit's one way. I still really understand what the fuck they're saying. But I literally didn't grow up. But in the terms I was telling them, I didn't grow up as if I was still a kid. It was fucking funny, dude. You have no idea how funny it is. I was on the swing set, talking to them. Cause it's kind of cool because I grew up with my cousins and shit. Now they have kids, and they're like, kids like 11 now, and 8. Brennan, KJ.
I don't know.
KJ doesn't look like Kenny, but looks like his mom. Brennan looks like Kenny, but Kenny's name's KJ's Kenny, but Kenny doesn't look like Kenny. Kenny doesn't look like Kenny, so meaning Brennan, we say, hey Kenny. He looks like Kenny, but his name's Brennan. But he looks just like Kenny. He's like, his name's Kenny. Is that cool? Like, it's good fucking part of life. That part. Got kids and shit. Now when they get older, that's the crazy shit about it. I wonder what kind of type of people they'll be. I plan on being long gone somewhere fucking cool by the time they're fucking 20-something. I'm like, yeah, man, yeah, I did this for my life. You didn't do fucking shit with yourself, dude? What the fuck? I didn't do shit with myself either, but one day I fucking did something. I mean, I do shit with myself anyway. I'll tell you this, my physical disability, if I didn't have this shit, I've been working a long time ago, like physical labor. I'm just like a tech person, I can make money. Like, I always think about doing a homeless challenge. I could be homeless and do Craigslist and literally start making money that same fucking day or the next week and buy a place to stay. You'll see, like, damn, for a week you were homeless, you bought 2 nights place to stay and food for yourself, even though you literally didn't have nothing. Like, I could literally do that as long as I had, like, the internet. I could still, like, even if I didn't have a cell phone, I'd go to the library. And at that point, you're fucking holding a sign. But my point is, when I get older, like, I plan on being somewhere, like, have shit, you know, like, not just what I have now, because that's really don't want to have now. I've just been trying to move out. Social Security didn't work for me. That's really fucked up what they did. You gotta not have a job. You gotta not be working on Social Security, but if you work, they won't let you get it or some shit. But yeah, they can still deny you if you apply for it. Like, it don't make fucking sense. But that's the point I'm saying. The point I'm saying is, God, walk past me. So later in life, when I'm like, yo, where'd y'all go? I see one of my other family members, right? This dude was like a retired fucking federal agent or some shit. Like, fuck. And he's fucking friends with my fucking, or friends, family member, also with my fucking grandfather, who's fucking was a cop at one point, or some shit. I started thinking they were like agents or some shit. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Like, just nuts. Like, why was I not told this? I could become a cop, or like the family thing, not like the fact I want to be a cop after I'm a criminal. That's like a different thing. You know, like a parallel universe where I became a cop. I'm like this little cop guy, and I could die in the streets or some shit. But I'm still like known, so that's still gotta like be a thing. I don't know, but it kind of bothers me because I could have took a different route with my life. But then again, where I went with my life and committing fucking crime really doesn't fucking matter. Like the whole thing with the felon thing and fucking, it matters. People got things they do. But I don't know, being a cop is something really, growing up, really never appeal to me at all. But after I guess looking back on it and seeing it when my grandpa was, even though they never told me he was a cop, it's kind of like different feeling. But even though if I would have heard that, I probably would have paid me even worse. So work that way too, you know what I mean? Meaning like, worse as in more of a fucking criminal. I may have shot someone. I'm like really violent, like I've been to fucking prison 3 times over than what I've been now. Even though I'm telling you, it's 7 years, a lot up altogether. 7 and change now. And I retired my jersey. You remember that shit? I'm going to tell you the reason why I don't got my ID is because I was coming back from somewhere else and I had my ID on me and I couldn't walk home or walk back. I'm going to walk all the way home and walk back, so I did this on the way. Like, gotta be quick and easy. You can't just, if you supply a lot of information for people, it fucks their head up for some reason. I don't know why, even though that's the correct information for that time being. I never really understood that. Like, I supply people with an extreme amount of information so they can get shit done. You mean? That's how it is in every part of life. Because at one point, wherever you're at in life, whatever critical juncture or physical contact you make, there's something taking place there. That's all the fuck how education's about. Doing at that fucking station in life. And on a real basis, if you're talking about like a good job or some shit, you gotta pay attention to what the fuck you're doing. Some people out there, the planes depend on fucking the people that put that shit together. I know that's very basic, but that shit's really that way. Like, yo, shit ain't just gonna fall apart in the sky. Like, these motherfuckers, at every point they put that bitch together perfect. I just don't understand how they do that shit. But everything's got a schematic to it, you know? I don't know, I was thinking about that for some reason. This is actually a fucking Amazon warehouse, or this building or the other building. I think both of them are. And there's always fucking Amazon vans parked here. And at the fucking Kmart abandoned building. Subway. I'm headed to Subway. Janet, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome everybody. This came in. Walking the subway, and I'm gonna Subway. I'm gonna record in front of it, and I'm gonna go smoke weed somewhere first. I still got like 2 hours to fuck until I gotta actually be in there. See, like I'm gonna be there in like less than 10 minutes. I only got fucking an hour and a half until it's over at 5. I mean, I always like being an hour early when it comes to doing shit. Unless I got a job and I've got to get there in fucking 30 minutes if I got the bus. Every moment before shouldn't matter because you got to get there anyway. Just stay on your fucking phone to go to work. That's all the fuck people could be doing any fucking way. Phones like cheating life. Like cheat, they get everything done quick. I guess it is cool to have cell phones. Everybody get a hold of everybody doing everything. So that means we're going to progress into the future even more. So by the time I'm fucking 60, I'm going to be fucking... But yeah, I used to run my computer repair business like I was telling y'all. And I can still do that shit, but I just don't want to deal with the mental labor behind it, man. And I'm just waiting for my physical body to get... It's getting stronger. It's better than what it was 2 years ago. And gel didn't affect me like it did when I did 4 years. If I did 4 years again, it would really fuck me up. But then I'll take my bone medicine. The chick was just looking at me in the car like, what the fuck? She looked away fast. No kidding. She did look away fast though, because you got to pay attention to the road. Or maybe she just didn't really give a fuck the way I look. Well, why the fuck she look at me? Say I'm over-examining shit already. Some motherfucker shit burnt up today. Some motherfucker shit fucked up. Some motherfucker shit blazing. Shit blazing. I came close to death only a couple times when it comes to cars. About 2 or 3 times in my life. I got hit by a car once. The car stopped in front of me. It was going really fucking fast. And then another fucking, maybe just car passing by me really quick at one point. That really kind of like, whoa, if I didn't watch my step. Something like that, like 3 times. Face of death type shit. Like, yo, you were resting on death. Yes. I resteth. Death, just like 50 Cent says, death's got to be easy because life is hard. But I don't think really life's good. Life, I'd stay here fucking forever if I wanted to. If I could, I'd stay here fucking forever, man. No reason to leave. Fuck, you can do everything. Like, this is where rap's gonna go in 50 years because it's really where it's at in 30 years. If you think about it, hip-hop's been around for about 30, over 40 years now. Why the fuck is this fire truck right here? See, I'm gonna walk in front of the fire truck, walk behind this shit so I don't see the face of death. I guess they were called back to their command station or some shit. even if the fucking person will slow it down. It's fucking reality. It's reality TV right now, man. I can get stuck right now. Yeah. Notice some people up there on the porch. There's a fucking car lot right here. Like out of all the places, a little miniature car lot. That's always been here, actually. Car lot's actually very close to where I live. Pack of honey on the ground and shit. I need to find somewhere to get high. Smoke some more weed and shit. So I came early so I could find some weed first and do the interview again. Smoke weed again, do the interview. It's crazy, right? But the most important thing is I'm here now. That's my point. And since I'm here, I can smoke weed. Since I'm here, I've got nothing to worry about. Because maybe the dude smokes weed, but yes, he's high. This dude's high, let's hire him. He could think that, seriously. In the back of his head, he'd be like, you know what, I like this guy, he's high. That could work. Anybody would imagine, I was like, yo, they probably smoked weed afterward and still got hired. I believe that's probably happened. It has happened. I don't care. Someone got high with a manager and they probably, cool, had a lot of comment or whatever. Show you the fucking subway right here. It's the one I applied to. I made sure this one too. This is the one I applied to. I just hope I get this job because I could walk this every fucking day if I needed to. Even if it's wet, almost three times as further as the Hardee's, I still walk this and fucking going to McDonald's. I get a pocket for that. Shit. You know what I mean? I've got nothing to do. Subway right here. See? I'm gonna go in there in a second. I'm just gonna go over and blaze up their shit. Got plenty of fucking time, an hour and 30 minutes. Maybe I could go in there after the manager. They should talk to me. I'm gonna do that right now. I'll do something else. Blaze up. And listen to music. I want to get off this fucking live stream and listen to music first. That's what I really want to do. I'll just do that wait a long time again. I want to show you how I got here. Oh, fuck. This lady's making a lot of money. She's on break. There's a fucking food line. Making a lot of money, I guess. Money world. See, I always make it look like I'm doing something different than what other people do in the distance, but really I'm cutting behind a building to smoke weed, you know what I mean? That's just crazy. There's like this little opening right here. Yeah, it's perfect right here. There's a Cottage Street right here. Fuck. This ain't no hidden fucking dilapidated fucking... It's just all empty. It's like next to the fucking place. There's always a weed spot somewhere. Blaze up. Cars are right there. Fuck. They're gonna climb that shit. I was gonna climb up there so I have to fucking walk all the way around. I go from right here. Just had a better slant. Climb up in. This is where I was originally going to go, back behind here, where really no one can see me. Like a drink holder to a truck. You set your drinks in, like the middle of the console. It's just like that's what that thing was on the ground. Yo, what the fuck is that? There's something over here. Step over here. Metal Gear Solid shit. Metal Gear Solid right here and shit. Metal Gear right now. We didn't go touch. Heard something. I'm coming over here. There's a lot of debris over here. Right here. Except a few back that come out right there. Smoking tree. I like being high while I get the shit done. Just what I like doing. It's funny. I got the fucking right here. Ton of these. 6 of them. See how I examine my area? Okay, we'll come back over here. The fucking box has poison for some reason. It's like this is the fucking corner. I'm setting up on this again. She's looking like a gas tank behind me. Spark a lighter. Boom. Metal Gear. How you Metal Gear? Gotta check shit. Weed's good. The lighter's not fucking. Fucking skunk weed. I'm so fucking high right now. Like I'm doing like Italian shit. I just be like saying a few phrases that's cool. I'm also the type of person who tells someone to get the fuck away from me if they say something even though I'm not supposed to be here. I don't know, it's just like that sometimes. Because this is like life, you know what I mean? Not really doing anything to anybody. The thing it's really not me. It's like, it's people have done so much stupid, dumb shit that no one can't just chill anywhere anymore. That's all it is. I swear it's like that. People abuse that shit. Like me, like the mall thing, I probably never spent no time next to the mall getting high, other than but a few times, where it's not like I'm always like there. I was always there at one point, man. I was going there like, hey, at one point. But like, you gotta do it in like convenience of fucking your own privacy. That should be out in the open. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So everybody respects it, which is what happens. Like, everybody fucking months every day, like going to the mall, smoking blunts, go to work. That was back when I had a lot of money, man. Buying a hotel room for my girlfriend. I was trying to save up, buying a Pontiac Fiero 87 GT. The dude still owes me money for that shit. His name's Seth, Virginia Beach. The car I wanted was on Craigslist. It's fucking $1,000. He signed it to me for $900, and I gave him $200, but I got locked up. I'd rather have a job somewhere than fucking wait for people to run a business yourself and do it and keep doing it. Craigslist was a good way to do it, but since the internet changed so much, and internet and computer repair is cheaper now for people, it's kind of really not worth it. I'll charge people just $50. But then anything extra that had to do extra, like all this plug up their printer, I'll charge it, man. Like shit, it's a business, man. I'm fixing your computer. You also want to do this and make sure it's done because you don't know how to do it. That's my job, is to make sure shit's done for the person. Like one dude paid me $20 more to stay there to plug up a peripheral, which was like a thing that plugged into the thing in the back. It plugged up his receipt printer. And I did it actually, but I helped him install them physically, and then the dude remote access that was through the company. I helped him do that part. The guy on the phone. Like one time I couldn't get into this guy's printer, and my job was to fix the printer and link it up in their home. But I had to call the customer support because the printer was locked out through an admin password that the company only had that I needed. So in legality of it, me doing my computer repair job, I explained to the guy every level. I'm like, if not, I was going to tell the guy, look, I got to do it this way. I was like, I mean, I don't mind. Like, yo, I got to call these motherfuckers because it seems like I'm not professional, but at one point, their hardware ain't doing good. Especially just an A+ technician. It's just somewhere there to make sure your computers and shit are running. That's on the hardware level that can replace it and fix the software like the Windows and shit. That's all the fucking A+ technician is, which I got a certificate of completion and a college credit. So you could say I got a college degree in it, I guess. You should consider it a degree. I went to school for it, 2 years to complete the course. So I do have, oh yeah, and it was at a college, the center we were at, even though it was high schoolers, it was college teachers. They have college degrees. Like all the teachers in there teaching all the extracurricular crazy shit, like the welding, the fucking computer, like the people that architect homes. They had a course for that. Those people were real fucking teachers. But our computer teacher was fucking stupid. She never really taught nothing. Everything we already knew, I hate to say it, but if you're taking that course, you already know computer repair. And I don't even think it should be in the course anymore. If it is, it's just a quick course, because all the extra bullshit they have behind it, those questions really don't fucking matter, man. Like, none of that shit will ever be relevant in the computer repair world that I ever interfaced in, because that technology was from in the books I was reading was from 2003 when I was in the class in 2006. It was just some fucked up thing they had, and then they changed the essentials test to CompTIA, this hardware software one test until 2007. when I was graduating and getting from the course itself. That fucking shit pissed me off so bad for some reason, man. I really did not like that shit. That means that when I graduated or passed a course, I'm one thing behind because the thing's another year ahead, even though the other people were able to take it or something. I'd have to do the whole thing over again and take the course for that or something. It's some fucking stupid shit that you're trying to explain. Like, it shit just pissed me off. Like, you should just automatically upgrade everybody in the class to that test, and they do the test, and just upgrade some of their information so they can actually take the test. There was some fucking stupid shit in the way of us actually doing it. I think it was a time thing. Because it was hardware test and a software test. Got certified. I guess it's not strange to see a black person with a mask on. A mask on, and I was like, oh yeah, COVID-19. Okay. I do have a Batman shirt on, black dude. I said, black man? Like Batman, black man? I was like, I'm just kidding, man. He was hanging around a bunch of white dudes, black dudes at the bar and shit one day. A bunch of white dudes party and dudes. Okay, I'm about to smoke some more weed and then we're going. Almost ready, guys. Take one more blast. Yeah, blast. We're gonna use the word blast. Blast. Oh shit, I just dropped a fucking big ass nug. Nug from hell. I would never want to be a female because of the fact that they have like a fucking identity thing with everything. That's kind of like like what guys, particular guys want their females or something, I guess. Like, fuck that. I wouldn't want to get through all that shit. Like, one of the chicks from high school got fucking face done, like her nose and lips. Like, dude, this shit's crazy. Like, literally, I think she actually looked better the other way around. People are like, yeah, you're not even going to an interview, dude. You're like, you're not even going to an interview, dude. You're just high. You're just high behind a building somewhere. Okay. Yeah, I really did do something with my life that get high behind a building. Nah, fuck that. That's really more. That's only cool for the time being. I can't stay here fucking all day. It is relaxing though. I hate to say it. It's nice. Fucking everything. There's a lake right behind us. Actually, where the bees were, like where people threw debris, they're right up onto the side of the water. Got nice fucking trees. Couple houses over there. Shit. Cool building. Some electrical shit over here that can electrocute me. You know what I mean? It's life. It's cool. It's electrocute. Possible. Poison trap right here. Kill me. Explode. Anything can happen. It's nice. Look, you need to go to janksta.com, janksta.com, and get y'all a fucking Janksta shirt. Shit's awesome. I'm gonna start working on my raps again soon. I gotta get in the lab. Even though I kind of work on and think about them. If they decide how to get a COVID test to go to the job, I tell them to fuck herself. I just want to job somewhere else. I'd be like, you know what? At least I'm at the progression of working. Why don't we just get up to the point where I don't want to fuck things to a test and work somewhere else? That's exactly what I would think. There's no reason for me to get that shit unless I'm dying from COVID-19. Here's another thing about it. The people that's vaccinated can still get COVID-19 on them and that transfer to someone else. Just how COVID-19 can get on things, that's what people forget. So COVID-19 can still pass on to a person that's got the vaccine if COVID's on them. You know what I mean? It's just the way it works, but it won't just be traveling in their system. It'll be like on their body or something. Really, that's how it works. It's odd, like anything else. People's shirts, clothes, food. Heard someone talk. I'm about to listen to a couple songs and then go into the fucking interview. Dude looks like goddamn dog down here under. I thought we could catch a shot of him. We're gonna see him. No, I got enough work to do. Oh, he's way over there to like see what he looks like. So like that. I'll have his head. Let's see. See. Dog about him there. He looks like a burro, seriously. Okay, here's the fucking place right here. Alright, I'm about to go in. Subway's right here, man.